So we'll just put that in the weight. So confirm. 1825 damage and much higher hit chance. Okay, good. So save that, and then let's go talk to Daisy. Actually, before we talk to Daisy, let's go unlock this thing. Ixnay on the Arshall's Day. There we go, we can unlock
Came here
this
for
now.
every class trip we ever had. Is Buchanan a man?
Alright, I definitely like Lucia. Good stuff. Worm and formaldehyde. Scrap, money, tin can. Good haul. Ammo. Money and floor.
Greetings, visitors. My name is Junko Murayama, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Saul Buchanan, Colorado Heritage Museum. You're about to embark on a journey through history as we share with you the people and events that made Colorado what it is today. Our new and improved animatronic exhibits will bring history to life as you learn about the rise of the patriarch, the unification of the 100 families, and their battles against the Monster Army and the Plains Gangs. The staff of the Colorado Heritage Museum asks that you do not interact with the exhibits. Ready? Let's go!
Okay, so what happens if I do interact with the exhibits? Brainwave destabilizer. Its microwaves can scramble neural pathways, making targets confuse friends with foes, may cause tumors. Lovely. Lots of energy cells, that's nice. We got some more rebar knuckles, money and stuff. Exo knee armor mod. Okay. What happens if we actually try to talk to the animatronics? Does it make a fight?
Well, the Dorseys thought they had a better idea. Believe they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch.
Okay. Nope. Alright. That's neat. Yeah, I think the closest I ever came, though, to having someone use lances or spears, I think it was my first D&D character ever. He used a scythe. She isn't quite the same thing, but it was fun. I mean, scythe in 3.0 was ×4 crit damage. So that was, I mean, that had some pretty decent fun involved. Yeah, I'll have to check out Pathfinder 2.0 or 2nd edition though.
Get your Colorado Patriot here, hot off the press.
Either of you ever worry about getting hitched to a pillory?
Hell yeah.
Alright, so we'll go see Daisy.
I think we should pull some marshals from Broadmoor, put them here in downtown.
I like you already, Rangers. I asked for a favor, and you came through for me. Not only that, but you sent me Isaac Reed and his trader friends, all cuffed up and looking pretty. Seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. Some of my marshals weren't so sure about you.
We're all on the same side, right?
Damn right. It's in all our interest to keep this city safe. Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town and she wants to join up. Ain't that right, Hope?
Okay.
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ. Assuming you'll be arresting people now and then?
Probably.
Amity got flattened by the Scar Collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the Marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down flat. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and should be an asset to your organization.
Okay, sounds good. Sure.
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgressed against it.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Dorseys got into town?
Apparently they had help from Farron Brigo's game.
Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brago. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Dorseys doesn't surprise me in the least. In fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though, and I'm a little worried. Say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brago helped the Dorseys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in. Take down Brago for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang.
That sounds
The
appealing.
marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor.
Okay.
Always a pleasure, Rangers.
That sounds decent. Let's see here. Do we have... We don't have a better shotgun. Put the revolver on, but it's 3 AP instead of 2. We got this laser weapon, which he could use, but we want to keep using the frozen ferret launcher because, I mean, why not? And this is high crit damage, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. So 5 AP. Yeah, I'm not sure what to think of the brainwave destabilizer. Okay. We did get some more armor. Merc armor, scrap armor, scout armor, merc leggings. Okay, so he's using the rad tech. Okay. She's using scout pants and scout armor, so she could switch to the merc armor. And the merc leggings, which is 3 and 3. She doesn't need to move much. That's fine. She's another tanky person, so 3, 4, 4, and 1. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. He is kind of weird. Put those on him, sure. And crit chance. They both have, so he'll get the extra crit chance, sure. So she's got nothing. He's got rad tech armor. There's strength. Okay, so gives them all decent armor. They're in a decent spot. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. So now we need to go to Little Vegas, which is up here. I'll probably try to do Little Vegas, and then that's probably going to be it for tonight.
All I did was ask a few questions.
Okay. Let's go into Little Vegas. Or yes, we want to travel to Little Vegas. Little Vegas' collection of beers from around the world has selections from as far away as Denver. Doesn't seem that far away. Denver, Colorado to Colorado Springs. Like, at best, that's across the state. Approve of the music, though. It's not bad. Just kind of got the 80s synth stuff going on. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta set up my background music to be the midnight because they're great and it's fair use. All right.
Rangers, this is Daisy. Sounds like you're at the Little Vegas, judging by all that noise in the background.
Yep.
Remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him. While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of luck, Rangers.
Okay.
Please, enjoy your time in our elegant establishment.
So we got the hostess. And that's as far as I can see from here. Okay.
Welcome to Little Vegas.
What's your favorite sauce?
Fuck me! Sex dwarf. It pops so hard.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Bartender private parts. Charles Noley.
Fuck me!
Prostitutes and disco bots and patrons. Wow, okay.
No more gambling for me.
Let's talk to this.
Stowed away on an Arapaho convoy?
Charlie knows. This man greets you with a smile, but his eyes dart about, never staying focused on your faces. He has a collection of pins and medals shown across his chest.
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Knows. Farron Brago's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Elmo, and friend to everyone worth knowing. Welcome to Little Vegas. Ah, a tactical masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine two round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge, then squeezed them from both sides, crushing them between the buttes. A real shitstorm, that's what it was.
I'm quite sure there was never a battle of two buttes, Mr. Nose. Sounds like a story you concocted while sitting in the outhouse.
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd been there. I'll never forget the groans, the plops of the fallen, the terrible smell. Sure thing, Red Hats. What can Charlie do for you?
Let's do
El Gato? What?
Delgado.
Come on, Charlie. You remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man. Way too good for the trash in this place. No way you could miss him.
Oh, not like you, Marshall. You blend right in with the rest of us.
And he winks.
Sorry, haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had.
Yeah, I doubt that.
I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained. And that they don't wander into the back rooms.
Okay.
I can? Did you mean, will you let us through? In that case, no. Jokes aside, Mr. Brago doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brago's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk to him, not me. Ah, Mr. Brago's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw that place myself. You want to talk to the man in charge? You'll find Mr. Brago upstairs.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are? With your hat so red? Oh well, can't help you if you're confused. You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving his eldest son. Man, you should have seen the size of that snake. See this one with the skull? Sheriff Daisy gave it to me for dealing with a corrupt marshal. She was a beast, let me tell you. Must have had some kind of mutation. 8 foot tall with fists like bricks. But I gave her the old razzle-dazzle, took her down.
Razzle-dazzle? Was that what you call falling while running away from her and tripping her with your quivering ass?
That worked, didn't it? She fell face first into a fire plug. Knocked her cold.
Alright.
Till next time, red hats.
Sure. So we got to go upstairs. Let's save in case we go the wrong place.
These stairs lead to Mr. Brago's lounge. He said I should let you guys through.
Good.
But don't even think about messing with that computer, man. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad day for you, my friend. A very bad
No, I want to
day.
mess with the computer.
That is the computer that controls the ventilation system. And I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong. Big trouble. If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is, the furnace could catch fire and burn the whole place down. So I'm not leaving my post for anything.
Alright.
Well, maybe if a fight broke out I would, but nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight in Mr. Brago's place, would they? You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
Wow, okay. That's really tempting to do. There's Farron Brago. G-string theory, excessive force, quick draw. Alright, those names.
Ugh, so gaudy. So ostentatious.
Yep, you're not wrong.
Rangers, what a pleasure. I heard you were in town. It must be, what, 20 years since we crossed paths. Not that any of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when Vargas, Angela death, and the rest helped me save Vegas. And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine Claudius being back in business.
No worries, welcome back.
If not for Cassidy's, we'd have to settle for second-rate suits from the bazaar. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brago.
Like,
Welcome to Little Vegas.
like electrocuted, shocked?
Recreation of the glories of the town we live.
Are you okay?
Perfect, isn't it?
Was it a static shock or did it short out? All right. Okay. Yeah, that's a little uncomfortable. You're okay though? Wonder if it was a static kind of thing. Yeah. Wonder if it was static or if it was shorting out.
You haven't heard the story? Hey. I'll never forget it. 20 years ago, Vegas was being overrun by robots. A nightmare. Then Angie and Snake and their squad showed up, guns ablazing, and saved the day. Heroes, every one of them. Helped me consolidate control of the city, too.
For static, though, that's pretty strong for static. I mean, depending on where you are and what you were doing, I guess it could fit, but that still seems pretty strong. And usually you encounter that with like doorknobs or something when you open the door. Huh. Well, as long as you're okay, that's the important thing.
Of course, 15 years later, the robots came back and destroyed everything. But you know all about that. They Anyway, that shared history makes me happy you're here. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. I'm glad you think so. You should have seen it 5 years ago. Nothing here but the walls, and half of them were falling down. We really worked hard to get where it is today. But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot.
Do we lie? Would he know? He'd probably know. Do that.
Damn. I'd heard rumors,
Yeah.
but... Well, I'm not surprised that's the way he went out. A hero to the end. Thank you for telling me. I'll raise a glass in his honor tonight. Now, what can I do for you?
I would mention, can you answer some questions? Oh, what's that painting behind you?
Ah, yes. Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robot scare. Not a bad likeness, eh?
Painting was commissioned before the robot scare. That's 20 years ago. How is it you don't look a day older?
Thank you, Rangers. That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my time. Since I've come to Colorado, I feel 20 years younger. Certainly. Ask away.
You're connected. Do you know anything about who let Dorsey's in the city?
What? I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd be looking for someone with a grudge against a patriot. Not exactly a short list, I know, but...
I'm from Wasteland. Last time we've seen, he was headed in here.
I know Delgado, but I haven't seen him. If he came here, he didn't come to see me. What a shame. Nothing I like more than a good grilling. What else can I do? Like I said, 15 years after the Rangers saved us, the robots came back. Deadlier than before. We held out as long as we could. But without help from the Rangers, the end was inevitable. As to why we came to Colorado, well, we heard some rumors of the
I feel like
good
he's
work
lying.
Patriot was doing out here, creating a stable, prosperous society. That's exactly the kind of environment a business like mine needs to flourish. So we packed up our roulette tables and hit the road. I know any attempt to recapture the past is doomed to failure. But I had to try. It's not quite Vegas, but it's close. Since I can't go back, this will have to do, won't it? And besides, the customers don't know it's a pale imitation. To them, this is paradise. All of Sin City behind one door. Good luck.
Okay. This was from 30 years ago, but Mr. Brigo looks exactly the same. Yeah, he's lying. There's something up with him. Something weird is going on here. So we could definitely.
I love you, man. What? Fuck! Fuck! I'm so screwed! Like, totally. I went upstairs to get my shit out of the safe, but Boulder and his mercs took my pants and kicked me out before I could get it. No fucking way I'm dealing with that asshole again. But I need that stash or I'm dead. Can you help me? Not my drugs. Other people's. What? Mostly. I got deliveries to make. Rhino and Focus. 5 each. I owe a lot of money. I don't sell this shit, they'll kill me. In a safe? Upstairs in the private room? Here's the combination.
Hands you a nearly illegible note.
Just watch out for Boulder.
I'm tempted to kind of start the fight and then go hack the computer so I can get into the back room, because there's more going on here. It's like... private party in here.
We always have a time at Little Vegas. Even if I go home with red hot balls.
Hey, remember how I blew that Dorsey's brains out? Still got some on my shoes.
Lovely. There's Boulder, okay.
Hell yeah!
6-8 bomber. Slot machines, okay.
Local 168, booyah!
I wonder if 10 is...
Welcome to the Little Vegas
Ken-
brothel, friends.
Ken doll. Lovely, okay. Not terribly interested in doing anything here in the brothel, but you know, gotta explore for loot or quest stuff. 10 of Hearts, mirror. Jack of Hearts, lovely. Queen of Hearts with the St. Andrew's cross. Okay, well, she's into some kinky stuff.
You look so good with a
Yeah, I'm sure I would. Attention whores tutu, sexy separates. Attention horse phallus chapeau. Attention horse piss.
On your hands and knees.
I mean, we'll take them, but yeah, no, we're not. We're gonna sell that crap. That's a little ridiculous. Water cooler, weight set. Important for extended workouts. Pegging for 9 boys and girls. Time to get pumped, bro.
I'm the king, baby.
Sure you are. Workout tape, pulse gun. Energy cell, atomic weapon. Pre-war, the laser dazzler was used in riot control. Since then, the laser has been cranked the hell up. Okay.
Hail to the king, baby. Time to get...
Oh, sweetie,
Oops.
everyone has nerves their first time. Let's try again. Slowly this time.
Oh, okay.
No, I know how to
Benji,
do it.
bro.
I just don't feel like it right now. Hey, who the hell are you guys? Yeah, well, I was just leaving. Thanks, Ace.
Keep it up. Practice makes perfect.
Bite me!
Come back anytime, Benji. School's always in session.
Wow. Woman on bed turns.
I know you like what you're
This
looking
woman
at.
wears her age like a gift. Her red rose smile is conspiratorial, like something intended just for you. She uncrosses and recrosses her legs, drawing your attention south. Lovely.
And for a small fee, I'll show you things you had no
Her
idea.
expression is
you
hungry,
wanted.
full of confident expectation. No thanks. Not
That's
right
a
now.
shame. I've got a lot I could teach you.
Foam wedge? Interesting, okay. Not really sure. Let me do that cassette again from the King of Hearts. Where is that cassette? I guess cassettes don't go in the inventory. Alright. Joker is a goat.
Gracious. Do people actually want to?
Goat leisurely paces, well-directed room, appears even-tempered, attractively round. As your eyes meet, it trots up to you, a playful springness. Goat is wearing a bucket around his neck. Someone has stenciled Joker, $10 on the side of the pail. That is